Hello everyone, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Comfort Adegoke and I welcome you back to another video, and I believe that you're definitely going to get value from this video. So, I was thinking about what to share and it came to my mind that I should talk about this. I'll be talking about the fact that dwelling so much on your emotions won't take you far. Yes, dwelling so much on your emotions won't take you far. And I thought about sharing this because over the years, I am not someone, I can't say I am someone who has perfected my emotion. I don't know if there's someone that, has perfectly perfected their emotion, but over the years, I have grown and I have moved from being just an emotional person to being logical. So, and I think this is mostly common for females. Males too, I've met males who fall into this emotional kind of person issue. So I want to share some things with us that will help us grow better and that will make us do better with our emotions. So go nowhere. Make sure you watch this video till the end. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Share this video with someone. Share it on your WhatsApp status. Just share the link. Be generous with sharing the link. So when about 6, 7 years ago, I used to be a very emotional person. And when I say emotional, I mean emotional person that I can break down about something for some weeks or for some months, you know. And it is not that I am not a firm person, but very few people get to know this about me because if you're not so close to me, you won't know that I am very, very, very emotional. And when I begin to discover myself and I begin to get a vision for my life, I started praying about my emotions. Yeah, we can pray about emotions. So I started praying about my emotions to say, God, I cannot do far by being a weak person because I see it as a weakness. Because if you're this person who always break down at every situation that life throws at you, or you're always thinking about, I don't want to offend people. I don't want people to see me as a bad person. You always want to portray yourself as a good person. You don't want to offend anybody. Even if what you're doing is not something you are comfortable with, you will still do it because you don't want to offend anybody. So I used to be that kind of person until I came to the conclusion that being emotional, you know, holding on to my emotions all the time, allowing my emotions control me, will not take me far. It is just like that 5-year-old child who says, "Oh, dad, I want to drive a car." And that child was just crying and crying, keep crying to say, "Oh, dad, I want you to give me this car. I want to drive." And this child cannot drive. No matter how the child cries, throw tantrums or do anything, there's nothing that would convince you to allow that child drive that car because you know that the child is not capable. So I started praying to say, "Oh God, I want you to help me, help my heart." You know, it is not supposed to be a weakness, it is supposed to be one of my strengths. That is my mindset about it. It is supposed to be one of my strengths, but why is this thing, making me break down every now and then? And the worst part of it is that people that you even make sacrifices for, they would in turn not even make any sacrifice for you, and it will be as if you just wasted your time. So, and when I'm talking about emotion, yeah, I'm talking about number one, putting other people before you. Yes, putting other people's feeling before you. when you put other people's feeling before your own feeling, when you allow things get to you so fast, like maybe a situation, maybe things did not go the way you wanted it to go, you just feel like, oh, the whole world is coming crushing on you. So that is the aspect I'm talking about here, because there are different kind of emotion. And if you do not grow above this thing, if I realize that if I do not grow above, oh, me putting other people before me, not considering myself, or letting people's opinion get to me, I will continue to consider them even when I'm not supposed to. So, the number one thing that helps me about this is prayer. Like I said, you can pray about everything and anything. So I started to pray about my emotions, and I said, God, I want you to give me a firm heart. I want you to help me. When God helps you about something, you are going to get it right. And I begin to pray that, God, I want you to give me the strength. I don't want to always break down at everything and anything that happens in my life. Maybe I applied for a job and it didn't work out. I would feel really bad. And, that feeling will linger for a while. So I started praying about it. So the first thing you need to do is to pray about it. And the next thing you should do is talk to people about it. I started talking to my mentor. I started talking to, I'm not the one that has a lot of friends, but I started talking to very few people that I could trust. So, and I started to grow. There are different aspects of our lives in which we need growth. But sometimes when we grow in a certain area, we sometimes feel that, oh, everything is fine, and everything is not fine. So I started paying attention really to my emotions, to say, oh, no, it's just part of life. It's normal. Like, I started to intentionally grow in that area, and I started to get information about how to better understand myself and how to relate more with people. So I won't carry a bag of rice for you when you won't even take a pinch of salt for me. I started to respect myself that much, that, oh, it is not as if it is not wrong to be a good person. It is not wrong to make sacrifices for people, but make sacrifices that that is easy for you to let go. So that's the kind of sacrifice I begin to make for people. So if I want to do anything for you, I have this, I'm just convinced that, oh, I am good to go with what I'm doing. So if you are good to me, fine. If you're not good to me, it's okay. I won't hold on to it or feel so bad about it. So if you are this person who is so emotional, like you hold on to people, you consider other people's feeling you consider other people's feeling above your feeling. I am telling you that it is high time you stop, because it has not worked for anyone before. I have not seen people who it has worked for, where you do not consider yourself, you consider other people more. It has never worked for anyone. So you won't be the first person. So I just want to say that being emotional will not help you. So do not constantly undermine yourself, or you know do not constantly undermine yourself because you want to satisfy people. Do not constantly undermine yourself because you want to satisfy people, because you are the most important person in your life. Yes, you are still alive because you are still alive. You are able to go where you want to go or do the things you want to do because you are still here. So before anybody, You are the first most important person in your life. And I think that counts for something. So don't allow, uh, how am I feeling? You know, how people feel or how you feel sometimes. There are sometimes that certain things will come up and you just have to be logical about it. And that is why I like some guys that are really intelligent and some females too that are really intelligent. When something happens, they will just be like, calm down. Let me explain it. Let us think, let us take out the emotions and let us think about this thing logically, and then let's make decisions. So whenever you want to make a decision for yourself, your business, your life, or anything, make sure you logically think about it before you make decision. And don't always follow how you feel, because sometimes your feeling might not be accurate, and sometimes your feeling will not lead you to where you are supposed to be. I hope you got value from this video. What do you think about this video? Do you think we should always follow our emotion, or you think we should be logical a lot of times? I'm Comfort Adegoke. I'm a life and purpose coach, and I help people discover purpose, maximize their potentials, and live an influential life. Do not forget to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, and also share this video with someone. Thank you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.